During this presentation, we will go over important policies and procedures you should be aware of before beginning your first semester at U of H. Please take notes and bring any questions you have to your in-person orientation. The first thing you need to be familiar with are the different degrees offered in our college. We offer 3 majors: Health, Human Development and Family Studies, and Teaching and Learning. Human Development and Family Studies students will get to choose whether you pursue a Bachelor of Science or a Bachelor of Arts. The difference between a Bachelor of Arts and a Bachelor of Science is that a BS requires you to complete more math classes, while the BA has a foreign language requirement. Your academic advisor will help choose the best track for you. You can also double degree or double major, which is something you can speak with your academic advisor about in your first advising session. The average number of credit hours to complete a BA or a BS is 120. While completing a bachelor's degree only requires 120 hours, many students will complete more. Meeting with your advisor each semester can help you avoid exceeding the enrollment cap allowed by the state. If you go beyond the allowed enrollment cap, you will be responsible for paying a premium tuition rate. Please speak with your academic advisor if you are worried that this policy may impact you. The Family Educational Rights and Privacy Act, aka FERPA or the Buckley Amendment, protects the students' rights to privacy concerning their academic records and information. The University of Houston will not disclose any information without the written consent from the student, with some exceptions as stated by FERPA. FERPA regulations give privacy protection to all students' educational records. Education records are broadly defined as those records that are directly related to a student and are maintained by an educational agency or institution, or by a party acting for the agency or institution. Examples of FERPA records include grades, transcripts, discipline records, and class schedules. There are some types of information, such as grades, financial aid, or class schedules, that parents, guardians, or spouses might like to receive, but under FERPA, they cannot have access to these records unless the student gives written permission to the University of Houston. There is a FERPA release form available for students who wish to give a third-party access to their educational records. Make sure to sign your FERPA release form if you would like your guardians to have access to your educational records prior to any advising session you will be inviting them to sit in on. Up to 6 W grades may be used by an undergraduate student in his or her U of H career. This includes courses attempted at any Texas public universities since fall of 2007 and prior to transferring to U of H. Exclusions are medical withdrawals or term withdrawals. International students. F1 and J1 students must register for and complete a full course load each spring and fall semester. To maintain their status, undergraduate and post-baccalaureate students must complete 12 hours. If summer is their first semester at U of H, they must enroll and complete at least 6 credit hours. If an F1 or J1 student needs to drop below full-time hours, they should make an appointment to see an international student counselor before taking any action, even if they are failing the class. A grade of a W does not count towards their full-time requirement. At the University of Houston, we have a plus or minus grading scale set in place. Pictured here is a breakdown of each letter grade and the grade points associated with it. Please note a grade point average of a 2.0 C or better is necessary to maintain good academic standing. There are some things to be aware of before you attend orientation. The university has a policy that dictates only 66 hours of lower division freshman or sophomore coursework can be transferred toward a bachelor's degree. Your advisor will distinguish which coursework will be applied based on degree requirements. Again, a grade of a C- or better is required for courses to transfer. Ds will not be accepted. Finally, in your last 30 hours of coursework, you will only be allowed to complete 6 credit hours outside of U of H. These courses have to be designated as core coursework in order to be accepted. Many of our students transfer coursework into the university. Here's some things to know as you prepare for your first semester at U of H. Texas Common Course Numbering System allows universities and colleges to identify equivalent courses between institutions. If you completed coursework at a Texas public institution, transferring coursework is not a very difficult process. Core courses you completed will be transferred as core here at U of H. You will meet with your advisor for the first time at orientation. Once you have gone over your transferable courses with your advisor, if you are concerned that some of your courses do not apply to your degree, but you feel they meet the degree requirements, please express your concerns with your academic advisor. They will be able to help you determine which courses you should submit to our faculty for review by using a transfer credit petition. If you are a student transferring from out of state, or if you are transferring from a private institution, please be prepared to go through this process. In order to prepare, you can start by collecting the syllabus from each of your courses, a course description, and if the coursework is from out of the country, then you must include English translated documents. If you are considering petitioning a particular course, we recommend that you not enroll in a course that could be its equivalent until the transferred course has been reviewed by our faculty. Academic dishonesty. As presented in the undergraduate catalog, the University of Houston can best function and accomplish its objectives in an atmosphere of high ethical standards. It expects and encourages all students, faculty, and staff to contribute to such an atmosphere in every way possible, and especially by observing all accepted principles of academic honesty. Here, we define academic dishonesty for students to better understand punishable actions. Academic dishonesty means employing a method or technique or engaging in conduct in an academic endeavor that the student knows or should know is not permitted by the University of Houston or a course instructor to fulfill academic requirements. Academic dishonesty includes, but is not limited to, the following: plagiarism, cheating and unauthorized group work, fabrication, falsification, and misrepresentation, stealing and abuse of academic materials, complicity in academic dishonesty, academic misconduct. Thank you for participating in our online orientation session. Please note any questions you have and bring them to orientation to discuss with your academic advisor. We look forward to meeting you. Go Cougs!